Good day everyone, and welcome to this number 20 in episodes for Production Line Season 2. And we've just started off our production line. As you can see down here, the robots are busy making, well, chassis. There come axles, and then over here there's a drive shaft. And then further on, up here, there's, now what's that? The undercarriage. Yep, the undercarriage. And then over here, we have the fuel tank. And then it's away. And this, if I'll just come out here, and this, he said excitedly, is all the stuff we moved around in the last episode to get things ready to go and do great production stuff. So, we don't have a bottleneck coming out of our chassis building thing anymore. I said that, but then suddenly we have a bottleneck. And now we're into testing to see where the bottlenecks actually are. And so to do that, we're going to go up to speed 2 with $1 million in the bank and a huge loss of which was $400,000, but now it's $33,000, which we need to turn into a profit so that we can be good boys and girls and corporate citizens and not go bankrupt. But the good news is we only have 15 cars in the showroom. However, we are about to flood the market with a gazillion vehicles, although also looking at this, what's going on here? Broken down. Okay, yes. Now we're going to have to start looking at fixing up our production line to make sure we don't get breakdowns, because this is going to be where it all happens, everyone. Thank you very much. Look, we're making money. And we're still losing money, but we're making money. Excellent. I don't know how that works. I really don't know how that works. But there you are. It seems to work. Well, it does stuff. And that's important, maybe, I guess. Now, so what have we got going on here? Well, we've set up our factory so that when we desire to, let's paint it. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Paint finish. Paint compressors. That's pretty good. I'm going to spend that money and do that because that's going to speed things up enormously for us. So that when we want to, we've got the design put in to basically turn this into a 2-track production facility. Now, it's not separate tracks because they merge at various points and have crossovers and whatnot, but we've doubled everything realistically, and we can get, which we may have to here actually, because that's beginning to look a lot like a bottleneck. We can get the line running a lot faster than it currently is, that being a breakdown right there. So, in order to facilitate this, let's go and put in, now I think we've got advanced manufacturing. No, we don't got advanced manufacturing. Now, I thought the breakdown was in facilities, maintenance department. There it is, yes. Now, we are going to put you, oh, look at that. That is, now, can we get a better fit? How about, no, see, that leaves something out. This one here is actually pretty good. I'm going to go with that. So we just put in our first maintenance department, and look at him. It's actually, if you've ever been inside a maintenance department, they don't look anything like that. That is the cleanest, most well-organized, most pretty maintenance department I have ever seen anywhere. But you know what? More power to the maintenance guys if they can do that, because that just means they're efficient. Now, what are you doing there? What on earth are you doing there? Because there's nothing there. Oh my word. No. What? Why did I do that? That's me, I did that. Fit electronics. Oh, what? Oh, right, I know what's going on. Do I? Do I know what's going on there? Hold on a tickety-two, two-poo, toodly-two-two. What is your problem? Now, I don't know what that was, but it was kind of curious. How very bizarre. Okay, well, okay, so the main thing was we're looking for bottlenecks. And I think we found them in the fit body area. So the chassis is slow anyway. But then you get to fit body, which is this one here, this green section, and it doesn't look good at all. So I think, because I can do things like that, i.e. think, that we should get this set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend more money and I'm going to set this up while we're actually producing cars, because it is important to keep the wheels of industry turning, he said. So we're going to do that, and that's pretty good. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to buy the fit. I'm going to put you in there like this. And then, oh, super fast resource imports. Yes. And then I'm going to buy the fit bin. I'm going to put another conveyor in, because I'm good like that. Now, actually, this is one of those points where we can now make the connection. And I think we should. There you go, we made a connection. And that might actually help with the bottlenecking. Rival companies have researched power steering. This technology is now more common than before. Right. We probably have some features that we can now put in our cars that we have hitherto not while this is going on. And in actual fact, let's just go down to one while we go have a look at our cars. And of course, the obvious ones are the luxury models. Air conditioning. Cruise control. It's included. We're ahead of the game. What can I tell you? Climate control, very rare. We just put climate control in, so that's good. What else have we got in here? Oh, lots of things are common now. Is it only climate control that we've added? Matte black wheels. Yeah, we got matte black wheels. Tire pressure sensors. Yeah, okay. Well, so in the sedan luxury, we climate control. There you go. Okay, so all the luxury cars will now get climate control. And that's very good. We've got an achievement, the innovator, the zoo of the new. You know what? That may be modern jargon, but I don't get it. Produce an irresistible model packed with novel features. Let it purr, kick ass, or glide, then let it run free. Requirements. Produce a car with 20 or more very rare features. Car color unlock, purple pros. Well, cool. I'm happy that we are the zoo of the new. Because we can, and that's important. Right? Right. Rival companies have researched heater. Well, I've had a heater forever, thank you very much. And now we've got a... Oh, whoa, look, there's... Yeah, we've got a bottleneck right there. Okay, we could fix that up. No, I'm glad I'm... You know what? I'm glad I'm on top of things. Because if I wasn't on top of things, man, stuff like that would just not work properly, would it? Actually, don't call me Ashley. Yeah, I know. It's an old line. Let's just hold this up for a second. No, we're going to do it afterwards, so don't hold that up. Thank you. I just realised what I was doing. No, we're fitting the mirrors, and then we're going to join them down here, not here. Okay. So up until that point, we're a separate line doing this. And then we go from there to there. That's right. Okay, good. Now the reason we did that is because we saw previously when we were doing the chassis work that if we just join on an existing line without getting to a smart junction, without getting to a junction, they don't take turns letting them through. So we had a hold up. So we're trying to avoid the hold up in that. Now, are you actually no route for resources, right? Fit door panels, okay. Well, it's a work in progress, I like to say. A work in progress. There we go. Stop working and be in progress. So we need some resources to come through, and here they come. There we go, wing mirrors. The things that when you get a little bit off in your judgment of distance, you start knocking off the side of your cars, especially coming in and out of tight parking spaces, etc., etc. Okay, very good. Okay, that seems to be working. And it also seems to be indicative of a huge bottleneck. Holy dooly. So what's the story here? No story, it seems to be working. Okay. What's the story here? Missing upgrade. Okay. Upgrade all slots. We can still buy robots, actually. So we'll do that later when we see how we're getting on. And we have got the hugest bottleneck in the entire hugest bottleneck world. What is your issue? No route to resources. You don't have resources either. Holy dooly. Right. You do now. Now, what's your issue? Missing upgrade. Sure. And what's your upgrade that you don't have? Mesh front. Yes. No mesh front. Yep. And you. Yep. That takes care of everybody except you. By all panoramic sunroof by all, sunroof by all. Okay, that's the fit roof, and it should be working now, but it's not, and the reason is, what is the reason? There is no reason. Why is there not a reason? Upgrades. Car alarm. Central locking. Keyless entry. Lane departure warning thingy bobby who's okay, well, apart from the fact that I caused again another bottleneck because I kept doing the wrong thing, it's all good. Oh my gosh, you two, what's your problem? Buy all? No? Upgrades, extra robots. No, we don't. Not interested in extra robots, just at the minuet. Fit door panels, keyless entry, liquid cooling, central locking, early stock consumption, extra roboties. No. $1.1 million and huge bottlenecks, which is exactly what you want, right? Because that's exactly what you want. What's going on here? Electric windows. That's it, electric windows. Okay, fine. Why are you turning red all the time? All right, hold on. Waiting for resources. Waiting for resources. I wonder if this, now see, that's the thing there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. Ooh, super fast input. Yep. Oh, no. Stop that. I want to cheat by moving this in from here to there, and then maybe it'll carry on to other areas because it's super closer. And we'll see how we go. Okay, so what we have is a huge bottleneck. All over the place, in fact. Hooly dooly, like all over the place. Why is that broken down? Oh, it's inside the maintenance thing and it still breaks down, but at least it gets repaired quicker. All right, so this is our bottleneck. This is the bottleneck. So waiting for resources is a big issue. What if we put in early stock consumption? What if we research early stock consumption? Which would be helpful. So, actually, you know what? No, we need early stock consumption. Early stock consumption. Where is early stock consumption? Hello, early stock consumption. Let's go to the top. Axles, fuel tank, no batteries. Roof, trunk, body shell, polished paintwork. You know what? I've just forgotten what I was looking for. Early stock consumption. Thank you. Early stock consumption. Ah, there it is. 2,400. Head to queue. Now, in terms of technologies, what haven't we got? Well, we haven't got the reversing camera. So hang on, that's 2,400. Let's just see what we can do down here. 2,400. My gosh. These things could be useful. So let's go a performance feature and a spoiler. Sure. Then I think alloy wheels, and we'll add that to the sports car. Cool. And we've got billboard going on. Now, the other thing is, are we actually doing any marketing? And the answer is, oh, we're down. Whoa, we're down to $858,000. That is not good. Now, what's happening in the mid-range? The heater. Oh, the heater. Okay, well, we can add the heater. So the heater's come into the mid-range, has it? Obviously, but not the budget. There you go. Okay. So we're losing money. We've lost $200,000. What's going on? Oh, that's what's going on. 208,000. Well, we probably don't want to spend any more money for a while. But also, maybe what we need to do is just cut down the production of vehicles for a wee minute as well. Wow, that's seriously bad. We seriously have some issues here. Missing upgrade, heated. Oh, gosh, there's more things we left undone. Folding wing mirrors by all. Heated wing mirrors by all. Liquid cooling welding. No, we don't have that. Okay. Was there anywhere else where that was an issue? Electric windows? No, it seems like we've got it all there. So, waiting for resources is a bit of an issue. I think it's a serious issue. Why, what are we waiting for? Oh, there you go. Servo motors. Okay. Car design. Oh, there's more issues with car design. Oh, we've got this mid-range, which would be the heater. Thank you very much. And we're only producing, whoa, we're losing money hand over proverbial fist. $149,000 in the red. Okay, I think we're going to pause all our production for a minute and clear this backlog, because we've got an enormous amount of money tied up in all the cars that we're making but have not sold yet. And on top of that, we're getting breakdowns. So we do need to be selling more vehicles. And we need to stop losing money. Waiting for resources is becoming an issue. And I thought that paint would be the problem child, but it turns out no, that the fit body is the culprit, and it looks like it's going to be a big culprit too. Mind you, this one as well, which is the fit engine area, that's going to be that looks like a pretty significant holder upper as well, because it comes all the way back down here. So there you go, I was wrong. It wasn't going to be paint at all, everybody. It was fit engine and it was fit body. And it looks like maybe one or two little issues down here as well. Now we can fix that, but I'm not going to fix it when we've got $700,000 in the bank. For sure. Look at this bottleneck. Oh my word. Okay. Well, more work will be required. What's the efficiency like at the minute? 43 utilisation. 43% utilisation, I should say. But we've probably got so much money tied up in all these cars that we haven't even got to the showroom yet. We still only have 13 cars in the showroom, and very few budget cars. Very few budget cars. But we still need to clear this backlog, because that represents a good deal of money that we've got tied up in resources. It looks like we're dodging into the 600,000 range at the moment. So expenses-wise in the last 24 hours, what are we looking at? Capital investment, 700,000. Right. And component purchase 3 million. Yeah. Well, that's it. That $3 million is in all these cars sitting here. And that is a noise in the background, which you probably picked up. But you know what? That's the real world. I'm just going to leave it in. Because in the background, beyond the ability to play computer games in a dark room, staring at a screen, the real world sometimes does interrupt things. It's annoying that way. It is. Now, what's your issue? Do you need a rework? Yeah, you do. Or are you not? What? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, okay. Wow, look at the backlog. Well, we're down into the 600,000s. Well, we're only losing $100,000 an hour now. In the last 24 hours, we've lost $1,112,000. Nice. Well, that's exciting for us. Well, I think we probably need to speed this up and get these cars through here. Oh, we got a breakdown as well. Well, that's just not helpful. Oh, looks like we're going down to the 500,000 mark. If we get down to 100,000, I'm going to take out a loan, because that's just not good. Most of it is because we've got so much money tied up in building these cars, which we haven't sold yet. That's my theory anyway. Probably going to stick with that theory, because we're selling cars at a good clip. We've only got 12 now in the showroom, so we are selling them. But oh look, only $99,000 in the red. Well, that's encouraging. Dearie me. Oh dear. It's looking particularly dodgy. $46,000 in the red. Well, that's better, because we haven't bought any and we are selling. But we do have this backlog. You know what? I think the next thing we need to do is get the export thing going out to here, which I can do. We have the technology and we can do it. But we do need a little more money in the bank than... there we go. We might be actually making money. $120,000. And where did it go? That's a good question. But what I am going to do is, just to keep this running along, I'm going to make some more budget. Ooh, billboard marketing. Cool. And we're doing no in-stock consumption. Great. I am going to produce some more budget cars because we just need to. So we'll go back until we get to another sedan budget and then we'll stop, because that means we've done a complete cycle. Okay, that's a complete cycle, so we're going to pause you just to keep cars in there going along. And we're back into the 700,000 range, which is a lot more comfortable range than before. 36,000 because we bought resources, but that's all right. And we're going to be selling cars. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think first of all we staved off bankruptcy, but only just, because we have such a big production line that we can just spend more money on resources than we can get from one end to the other, which in itself actually is a bit of a worry. And we've got this huge bottleneck over here, which we probably need to sort out. And in fact, we will sort out in the next episode. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you have enjoyed the episode. And I will look forward to seeing you again in the Gig channel soon. Until then, please stay well, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.